settled next to the Willamette River. Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Ducks will put total leather to crank us up. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So the Maryland Terrapins return team will have that offense backed up. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Give to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the Oregon Ducks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They get him down after he makes the catch. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And stampeding through the defense. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Goes straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football team.
Lining up to add another one. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Hold and Finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They ran it on first down, now on second. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. From the gun on third down. Finds a spot in the middle. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Hemby. He breaks a tackle. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Terrapins are flying down the field. From the gun, running back on the move.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Unleashes one deep. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fired in there, but incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. The back goes in motion. Looking to throw it again. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on third down. Looking for a man, it's Edwards. Unloads to the wideout. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
It's been the buzz of college football all week, fellas, and it's finally here. An update on that top 5 battle. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this one. Let's see how those fans impact the rest of this game. They're trailing by 10 to Georgia. Much more on this top 5 matchup should anything change. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gives him the big stiff arm. Then they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Looking for space, it's Whittington. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hand off from the shotgun. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw. It's Gabriel. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting them on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's James. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. On the option. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 2nd down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Stewart. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 3rd and goal from way back there. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll leave it with him. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Dances away again. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Giving him his pads. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Got it in the middle. It's holding. The expressway is wide open. A huge play lead there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's got it and still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Got his man in the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He got it. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hemby. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. Finds his man down the middle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Sweet feet on the move. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Getting some heat. Quarterback gets the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the move, it's James. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll run it. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Trying to barge their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll give it to the back. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Gets it out fast. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Hemby. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal flag. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, 1st down. To throw, it's Edwards. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second down coming up. It's a draw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. With the catch, it's Hemby. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Terrapins have this offense rolling. They'll throw it on first down. He's right on target. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Trying to get the edge on the right. Oh, he left him grabbing. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Pulls it in, it's James. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Ducks have taken it inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to the air one more time. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Ready to try the point after. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out.
To the air, it's Edwards.
They're up by 5 over Liberty. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. He's looking for a man on second down, trying to get to him. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're bringing heat. Escapes trouble. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Edwards. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
first down sack pushes it back. Now it's second down. Dialing up a second down pass play. He rifles one deep to the left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much.
Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They want to just keep throwing it. He's got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Terrapins are marching down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking for room. It's Hemby. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got his man. Touchdown, Maryland! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Looking downfield, it's Edwards. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
36, Maryland, 22.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Going up top on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Looking left. He makes a catch. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Terrapins! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's low. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. A handoff, keep working on that clock. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Wants to bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the air, it's Edwards. And they're not on the same page there. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd down, going up top. Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Tosses it incomplete. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. He'll just keep slinging it. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Finds his man, and they convert. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Can't find find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The quarterback takes a knee. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.